Testy, testy. All right. Let's see if I have a new source called Twitch soundtrack. Still not there, guys. It's got to be an application, right? Audio capture. Is it an application though? I don't know. God dang it.
We're naming it Twitch Soundtrack, adding the
I'm gonna go smoke. Well, this freaking this video on how to separate your sound sources, make a different track for your audio so it's not recorded in your VOD. First of all, it made me get Twitch soundtrack by Twitch beta, right? And then he walks you through setting it up. And you don't really have to use it, but when you add a new source,
part of this tutorial, which many get wrong. Even though we're not
critical
going
part
to use the soundtrack
of
by
this
Twitch
tutorial.
application,
We're not going to use the
have to
thing.
add the soundtrack source.
We have
And
to
to do
add
that,
it.
we go to sources, click on the plus, and
Click
then
on the
add
plus, Twitch soundtrack. Well, guess what? When I go to sources, click the plus, there is no Twitch soundtrack. Fucking application that I just installed. There's widgets. See, his list is different too. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Okay, so this is my list. He's like using an old version that used to have that on the left and the right. This, or maybe mine's old. I wonder if mine's old. How do you tell? No, that's not what I want. What version I'm using? Okay, I'm using 1.125. 1.3.2. Well, he's also using Streamlabs OBS, not Streamlabs Desktop. Let's go to Streamlabs OBS. No, Streamlabs. So Streamlabs Desktop is what I have. Which version is this? Doesn't say. See, I don't know if there's just a way to update mine. Settings. Let me close this. Editor themes. I don't know if there's a way to update like this or not. I'm at 1.125. We'll see what this one is. Want free and open source on GitHub. See if it at least says the version. 2 years ago. What the fuck are you talking about, homie? Well, let's just see what this 1.125. It's the same one I got. So I have the latest version. He doesn't. This, I did what he said, installed this, and it's still not listed there. So my only other option would be to add a source, which pops up this screen. Go to application, audio capture or audio capture, but that just says supports desktop audio. It's not what I want. So I could do add a source. I already have Spotify in there, but we'll try doing what was it called? Twitch. What the hell was it called?
Twitch soundtrack. We're
Twitch
naming
soundtrack.
it.
That's what it was. What a pain, huh? New source. Okay, Twitch soundtrack. We have one. What else you got to
Twitch
say?
soundtrack, adding the source, and we now have the Twitch soundtrack source. We are not going to use that, but we need it, otherwise the feature is not working. The thing I like to do with audio sources I'm not needing is I go to the settings and say hide, because we are not going to use that, but we need it in the scene, otherwise the feature is not going to work. Next up, we need to add our music track to Streamlabs OBS. To do this, we again go to sources, the plus sign, and on here, audio output capture, add source, create a new one, call it music, and add the source. So in here, you now have to choose the audio track on which your music is. Again, if
Okay, hold on a sec here. Spotify would be my one for music, which is this. Wait. Let's go to settings.
if you don't know how to do this, check the video description or info card. In my case,
Wait, audio output capture, right? Yeah, I did audio. Well, he did app. No, I did application. He did it differently. That's source. Go new. We'll go Spotify. Doesn't look any fucking different.
I am using Voicemeeter, so for me, my configuration says VB Audio Voicemeeter via free.
Oh my god. Well, he's using Voicemeeter. No wonder it works. That sets different tracks, right? Now I have so much crap in here. All right, deleting that. Deleting that. What else am I deleting? Spotify is on track 2. Okay, so screw that guy. Fucking retard. Sorry. This is just irritating. What I don't get is enable Twitch VOD track. Doesn't give me any other options. Doesn't tell me if these audio tracks are being recorded. This designates which audio tracks are being recorded. Okay, we don't want track 2 to be recorded, just track 1. Okay. And we want Spotify to be on track 2, but I don't have the freaking option unless I go back to here and enable this, which this is off again for some reason. Just keeps turning off. Yeah, why that just keeps shutting off, I don't know. If I go back here, and come back here, it's turned off. Streaming track. Oh, let's try this. Go back here, come back here, and it's turned off again. And this has changed. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming that I'm not able to change into this. I'm gonna pull it down again. I'll be back. See if I can change this